This video is intended for a general audience and is not specifically directed to children. This video is intended for all ages. Hey, how's it hanging, guys? It is Eric here, and today I have some major news in regards to Johnny Test Season 7. So, YouTube user LambChops has told me to check out the Johnny Test Facebook page. So I did. Alright, video over. Goodbye. Subscribe for more Johnny Test videos from the biggest fan of Johnny Test. Goodbye. Anyways, all jokes aside, let's get serious. So 3 months ago, Johnny Test was confirmed to obtain the 7th season produced by WildBrain at their Vancouver studio, which is where season 2 to 6 was produced, if you didn't know. If you want to learn more, watch my video I posted back then. I'll put an annotation in the corner so you can find it with ease. So then 3 months later, the second public step was taken. I'll be getting a little off track here, so please forgive me. Back in 2014, Teletoon has confirmed a 7th season of Johnny Test of being produced, and clearly that never happened. And now years later, it is finally coming to fruition. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, literally everything in this image looks amazing. The trees and grass all just look so beautiful, but I'll say it again. Erika Tham levels of beautiful? No, nothing could ever match that. The fence looks so real, the sky and clouds look just wonderful. I mean, surprisingly, they're not solid colors. They actually fade from a lighter side to a darker side, which is how the art in animation used to be. If we go to the official Johnny Test Facebook page, we'll see a brand new teaser image for Season 7. And from a first look at this image, you'll 100% without a doubt notice that the style has changed drastically. Now, has it changed for the better or for the worse? There's many opinions about this, but I definitely say that it has changed for the better. But in heart, I will always love the old style and the web series style. The Season 7 style is just another to add to the list, and maybe even top it. Now, let's read the text. Take your first peek at the brand new season of Johnny Test, now in production at WildBrain, and coming soon to Netflix, along with an interactive special and complete with an awesome new look. They've also added a link for more information, and a major piece here is an actual date. 2021 it reads that the 2 new seasons will be premiering. So yeah, if Season 7 confirmed wasn't enough, way back when, how about Season 8 confirmed? Anyways, now let's take a look at the character designs. Does this look familiar? Does it? Why, yes it does. Remember 3 months ago when WildBrain released an image on Twitter about hiring to work with them on Johnny Test? That was a disguise WildBrain put on for what they were really hiding from me. This image was actually a teaser image for Season 7. Back then we all thought it was just to get attention for Harmony builders using a cool new look to interpret the character of Johnny. But what that image actually held was the style for Johnny Test Season 7. Who would have saw that coming? Oh, I see what I did there. In that video I posted about that 3 months ago, I remember saying that this style wouldn't be used for the web series, and now it is clear that they've ended up using that style in that teaser image for Season 7. Very interesting. So yeah, they teased the future style long ago, and we didn't even know it. Also, notice anything familiar about this image? This very likely might be a remake of a very old scene from the first episode of Johnny Test. Now, why would there be a scene in Season 7 so familiar to an old one? I don't know. I mean, they're allowed to do that. There's no law against it. Anyways, I have a legacy where I believe that WildBrain is stalking me, and I found another point proving this theory. I made a video that's ready to be released, but I haven't yet. That video is about Season 6 of the original Teen Titans. Most of that video I was talking about how the animation industry has gone downhill and all that jazz, but I've mentioned how in modern animation that the shading technique is used very rarely and only really used when necessary, but not all the time. Heck, most modern cartoons have zero sense of shading. I could name quite a few. And in this teaser image for Season 7, they've added some beautiful shading. It looks like shading will be used as a normal component in this series and will likely be used all the time, which I am very happy and pretty impressed about. Anyways guys, I think that might be all for this video. Overall, as usual, I am very excited for Season 7. I've been saying it'd be a great idea since the web series teaser launched, and I haven't stopped since. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this teaser image down below in the comments. And one last important point to add before I go, in Season 7, the character model of Johnny might actually have a belt on and showing. But believe it or not, this actually isn't the first time we've seen this. If you watch the Season 5 and 6 theme song and pause around when Johnny comes hopping in, notice the belt he has, but was never really seen as a normal element in the rest of the series. Very interesting to think about. So do you guys think he'll have a belt showing in Season 7 as a normal element, or could this just be a little detail WildBrain may have overlooked? Hey there, thanks for watching my video, and if you did make it this far into this one, thank you so much. I honestly appreciate it. And if you did enjoy, why not leave a like to show me and to show your overall excitement for Season 7. There's also a point I didn't put in the video, and it was about the voice actors. I've mentioned this in another video, I don't remember which one, but I did mention that Season 7 will maintain most of the original voice actors, and the web shorts will, you know, have different voice actors, but we already know that. So yeah, don't fret if you didn't enjoy the voicing in the web series. I did think the voicing was okay, but it wasn't perfect, but it was okay in my opinion. But yeah, don't fret. Season 7 will maintain most of the original voice actors, and that will be pretty exciting. I'd love to see James Arnold Taylor keep on doing his Johnny stuff, and some more Trevor Duvall on Dookie, and some more Mark Hendricks on Susan. And the one who's stumping me is on Mary's voice actress, because she has two. If you don't know, they're Brittany Wilson. She does Season 1 and 5, and the second voice actress is Alea Ball, who does her on Season 2, 3, 4, and 6. So that one will stump me for quite a while, but honestly, I'm pretty excited to see who they cast as Mary. I'm also ready to see who the new characters are going to be, because I think I remember hearing rumor that they're going to be adding a few new characters, and I'd love to see who's going to voice them. Like, I've always thought Johnny Test as like a cartoon that could have celebrity voice actors in like as a character in an episode, like just like how SpongeBob does it. But you know, they never had done that back then, and I understand why. Money's tight in Canada where they do it. I don't know how good financially they're doing it now, but from what I'm seeing, it looks beautiful. So I'm very excited to see what Season 7 has in store for us as a community. And yeah, the release date is 2021. So years are short, my friends. So it's gonna be here, especially nowadays. It's just gonna go by like that. Boom. I've also read a very interesting point. I did make this point in a top 10 I made, called Top 10 Questions for Johnny Test Season 7. The question I said was, will Scott Fellows make a return in Season 7? And I read on the link they had on their Facebook post something about Scott Fellows, but it was actually very confusing, because like above they had a point of a quote he made in the past and some more, and then at the bottom he let me see what it actually said. So it says quote, and then it says the quote, and then says Fellows, who is serving as the showrunner and executive producer on the new seasons. Does that mean Scott Fellows will be making a comeback? And that answered one of my questions. I'm not sure, because that could be a quote from the past, like before Season 6, because like if he made this quote during like Season 4, because that was the potential ending of the series. Like if he made this quote at the end of Season 4, that would be confirming Season 5, his return in Season 5 not season 7. But yeah, I don't know when this quote was made. Like, I don't know. I kind of hope it's for season 7, because I would honestly like to see Scott Fellows do his stuff on season 7, because like I've mentioned this before, but I've been able to recognize Scott's writing if he's been the head writer on any episode. Yeah, I've been able to just detect it. I don't know how. I just don't know how. And yeah, anyways, with all that aside, if you want to see more videos about Johnny Test, some of the best videos about Johnny Test from the biggest fan of Johnny Test, why not subscribe? Because you are not going to want to miss the upcoming Johnny Test content on this channel. And if you want to be first to videos, why not study that bell down below? And wow, I've been having a busy week on YouTube. First, the web series is showing up, so I have to cover some things on that. Then I wanted to react to it, then I had to do that. Then before that, the countdown was here, so I had to cover that. And I don't like mixing my topics, but 5 Minutes of Phrase 2020 needs to be covered, and it's getting some teasers, so I have to cover that. So yeah, I've been having a very busy week, but I hope you've been enjoying it here with me. Tell me your thoughts on season 7 down below. And yeah, with all that been said, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Stay fresh.